And I just want to thank all of you in advance for surviving another day in this 3D land, this realm of duality. It changes a bit, doesn't it? Huh? There's some mood swings, right? There's some things that definitely go haywire, if you know what I mean. You guys managed another day. I take my hat off. I really bow to you because you're a heart champion. No, really, you're a heart champion. I mean, you got heart, man. Got so much heart. And that's the most important part of you. It's the most sensitive because of the feeling part of you. And it is the most powerful at the same time because as your heart is, your day is. As your heart is, your life is. As your heart is, the world is. If your heart is in the right place, the world's in the right place. Oh, man. You know? So we need to guard the heart. I mean, if ever there was something to protect, if there was ever something to make sure the negativity of your mind and the fickle emotions and the disturbances and distractions of this world doesn't touch, it's your heart. I swear, if you can find a way to be at peace in your heart, you're going to have peace in your life. No stress, baby. No stress whatsoever. And have you ever thought about how easy life can be? You know, it's meant to be easy. Because we had nothing to do with it. And I hope that we can every day have less and less to do with it. You know, a little stork or big stork brought you down here in either a blue ribbon or a pink ribbon and left you at the doorstep of your mother's womb. And then a stork is going to pick you up, or some angel's going to pick you up when it's all over. But I don't think you had anything to do with getting here. And I don't really think you have anything to do with what you're doing when you're here. And I don't think you have much. Eridum! Hey, welcome, brother. Thank you so much. I was just calling everyone a heart champion just for surviving another day on this planet. Woo! You know, there's other planets. There's other galaxies and solar systems, as you all know, and there's life on them too. And some of them are just about emotion, some are just about the mental or a little mental and emotional, but this is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual realm. So, wow, when those from the inner worlds look upon us and we go across to the other side, they just go, here comes someone from planet Earth. Oh my God, what a champion, what a hero. Because we're dealing with all of it. We are dealing with all of it, you know, all in one incarnation. And the most important thing of all is how you and I are going to relate to the heart. You know, we don't realize how a thought can affect the heart, how a negative emotion can affect the heart, how when we give all our power away and we are affected by what others say and what happens in the news and get caught up in everyone's drama and the world drama, and it's just like this emotional, chaotic mess, what it does to the heart. However, if you look at your heart like a friend, you know, really like a friend, how can you take care of your heart better? Because if you do, you're going to have so much less stress in your life. Really, I'm telling you, we were dropped here. We didn't decide to be here on our own. We are just finding ourselves here on this planet. And there's a perfect design for that, which we're not going to get into tonight. But I'm telling you, it's all taken care of. It is all taken care of. Stardust got you here. You're Stardust now, and to Stardust you're going back. And I'm talking about the infinite Stardust of bliss, man. Of bliss, ecstasy, oneness. Right? That's the stork. That is what's in your heart. That is what is in every atom of creation. That is what was within every fiber of your being and in everyone and everything. It's that bliss, oneness, consciousness. I mean, go there and in your intuitive, right? Imaginations, as I say practically every night when we get together online, to bring the best to to this on divine line site. Did we conserve up today so when we come online tonight we are bringing our best? We're bringing the love, baby. Even if today knocked us down, ripped us off, caught us off guard, especially us leaving the guard of our heart, just for anyone to come in and have ruled the roost of our feelings. Woo! The new Opeth is great. A lot of soft stuff chilling. How's the new Opeth? You guys are wrapping up. So listen, why don't we try something here? Consider yourself, your heart as a friend. How do you want to be treated? As friend, as a human, how do you want to be treated? How does respect make you feel? Does just the honoring of you without trying to change you, fix you, make you wrong, and question everything you do and say, and then label you and on, how does that make you feel? I'll tell you, it makes you feel probably pretty angry and resentful and want to go the other way, right? But what about respect and honor, kids? The heart is so honorable in its pure state. When we can protect it and guard it and keep it in its pure natural state of this powerful love force flowing through it night and day. You can visualize an ocean, and every wave that comes in on your heart is a wave of love crashing on the shores of your heart, wave of divine love crashing on the shores of your heart. And if you really get into this intuitive imagination and spiritual love fantasy, you can have that happen with every inhale, like a wave coming in and crashing on the shores of your heart, and another wave coming in and crashing on the shores of your heart. And when you get good at guarding your heart and giving it what it needs to thrive, not just survive, giving it what it needs to be its all-powerful, cosmic, radiating, pulsating love force to everyone and everything, when you get good at taking care of that for you, baby, then what happens is we're going to be able to just make sure everyone that we come across and the world at large. See this big old heart behind me today? Come on, the world at large. You are the world. We are the children. Come on, let's make this world a better place. Then everyone's going to feel that upgrade, that update of just you guarding your heart. Now, some people say, well, they're guarded because they don't want anybody messing with their emotions more, because their emotions are so protective of the hurt. Love never hurts, man. It's the other stuff that we let in. Love is the opposite. Love heals, right? Love empowers. Love honors. Love is the remedy. Love is the end-all and the cure-all of every one of our moments in this existence and then beyond. This love universe is a perfect operating system. It is designed to a T. And if we just are open to love, if we are open to being in tune with love, oh my gosh, then everything's going to conspire to be in tune with you. But since it's a perfect operating love system, anything that comes in and disturbs the force, so to speak, that force of love, gets off kilter instantly. Because this is a one love, one purpose operating system in this universe. It's one love, man. There's just one love in all of our hearts and every atom, one love. And it's an ecstatic love. So when we break the rules of this universe game, so to speak, then all hell breaks loose, right? We get scattered in our mind, and the mind runs away, and then the video movie of our life becomes, really quite like video games can be. You're either running from something, hiding for your life, trying to avoid being killed, or you're in the middle of the battle choosing which side you're going to take, or taking the side of wanting to kill, or whatever. That's what happens when we let the thoughts. Have you thought about doing an intro so that the Twitch alerts can let your followers know you're going live so that they don't miss any of your show? I just now got a notification. Hey, Rich Na, that's you, buddy. You're the man on the controls. He's the man behind the green screen. He's the man that's behind letting me be sitting here right now, pouring out my heart to the world. Yeah, let's notify these love bunnies, man, these love ninjas. Yes, we have a lot of work to do, but that is still on the list to get notifications out. Well, now, Harridan, what we need to do now, is just kind of send that notification from our heart. The magnetism of the heart, that heart signal thing. I know it's kind of the newer age. It's kind of like the deeper kind of Jedi kind of way to connect with people, just through that radiance of the heart signal, that intuitive signal. Let's just send out that signal. That's all I do, man. And then when we can get the technology to do it too, yeah, we'll be rocking. We'll be rocking. And link up your Twitter so it auto announces. Dang, come on. You're brilliant, man. You're brilliant. We're linking up the technology of this physical life with these infinite possibilities of this ever new updating universe. I mean, the next moment, the next breath you take is an update from the previous one. Where your state of mind is and state of heart is in this moment, in this breath, can be updated in the next one. The universe is ever evolving that way. Isn't it incredible? Isn't it good news that everything is spiraling onward and upward, and there's just no end? There's no top off. There's no finish line, kids, except for more joy and more light and more happiness and more peace and more love. Man, get to learn this operating system, this love operating system. Get in tune with the heart. Get in tune with befriending your heart. How can we be a friend to this feeling? Feeling doesn't feel so good. How can I befriend something that doesn't feel so good? You believe in the power of love, man. Right? We still need to make the Twitter account. Hey, Big Love Bot, enjoy hanging out. Drop a follow. We are here every day. Big Love Bot. Enjoy hanging out. Richnar. Love. I love Richnar. Love for the points. You just got some points, Richnar. Anyway, so that's it, And if you can do that job, if you can be the champion of your own life, if you could be your own therapy of your own mind, if you can be there when no one else is there for you, when you are as lonely can be, and you can pull something out of your soul hat and make a difference in your own system, your body, mind, heart, soul system, now you're a champion of the heart, man. You are honored. You are so honored in all the worlds. And there's three. There's this physical world, the world of energy and light, and this world of pure consciousness. You become a champion in all three worlds of your consciousness, ergo your thoughts, and your feelings, the energy and the light, and this physical sensations and desires and impulses and compulsions and everything that goes with this physical world, right? It's the place where dreams can be made of truth and light and love. This is the place where the master weaver of dreams, the one who's dreaming up this ever-evolving moment right now for something new, ever new, every breath, every moment, ever new, has set it up so we come into a place where it's really, really hard to get centered in this thing called our heart. But that makes the game, right? That makes the champion a champion. That makes the soul hero someone that is honored in all three worlds. But the three worlds that's most important is that your mind and your feelings and your physical energies honor your heart. And make sure that the world doesn't get in there to disturb it, to disturb its tranquility, to disturb its radiating power, to disturb its ever new experiences of intuition, of this ever evolving, ever new perception of something better each moment for on and on unto eternity. Isn't that something? What a game we are in. What a powerhouse someone is when they decide to play this game. When they decide to reroute their usually outgoing habits and impulses and compulsions and just knee-jerk reactions, to reroute that energy and to redirect it into befriending your own sensitive yet all-powerful heart. Yes, yes, it's a reroute. It's redirecting the punch, like martial arts. The mind's punching you. It's got all the punches trying to punch you down, trying to punch out your lights, trying to punch out the light, trying to punch you out from the center of you holding safe this positive feeling in your heart. It's a puncher, man, and it's ongoing puncher. The mind is. So we have to redirect the thoughts that come in to distract the heart from its purpose of loving and being love and being in a positive state, a positive frame, even a tranquil heart, right? A serene heart, a pure heart. We redirect those thoughts the moment you have it. I often say, don't give your first thought a second thought. And don't give a second thought to this world either. It's a battle zone. Remember I told you last night, we stand in imperturbable bliss, unshaken by the clash of these cosmic powers. The good and the bad, the sickness and the health, the mind stuff and the peace stuff, right? We stand right in the middle as a pure heart, imperturbably filled with this ever-growing, intuiting awareness that life is beyond special, man. It is fantastically brilliant, spectacular, ever new experiences of joy and happiness and peace and bliss. Put on that intuitive love fantasy imagination hat and wear it every friggin' day of your existence, and hang out with other champions of your heart, of the heart, right? Hang out. There's many of them. If you read their story, they've left books. Whatever in a book can stimulate your interest to, in that moment, to really put your hands on your heart and to make sure that breath in is that wave of divine love coming crashing in, giving you a new experience of the ecstasy of your real nature, right? That kind of protection. So the mind has to become a mastermind. You see? A mastermind. Meaning that it can redirect that second thought before your habits and your compulsions and your conditioning picks up that second thought, and then you're on a runaway train. Right? And those old memories, who's that? Glitch Police. Glitch Police has sparked their heart. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Glitch Police. Welcome to this love stream. This is just a love stream. Imagine. Welcome to the family, Glitch Police. Just imagine that there's a place in your heart that is a stream. It's a real beautiful sparkling spring of positive feelings, man. And it sparkles. It brings you a new height of awareness of how special and magical life is. And it's so ultra positive, or even just positive. We kind of hold a space here on this on divine line site, believe it or not, that we can have a little upgrade of our day today, no matter what's happened, no matter how you think or how things went down and how you reacted or proacted, that somehow before we put our head on the pillow tonight, that maybe there's a change in this heart. Maybe there's a little more hope, Maybe there's a little more relief from the grief, whatever. Maybe there's a little more peace. So many of our brothers and sisters on this planet will not have one moment, not even a split second, where this mind is at peace. It's probably you and me. Not 1 second. Do you know how much energy and life force in you is wasted when the mind is thinking? When it's just in thoughts, and usually those thoughts are battling, or they're not too productive, so they don't bring energy. Every thought is a tube. It's a tube. Glitch Police, it's a tube. And when that thought is negative, it's a closed up tube. So no light, no energy, nothing can come through that tube. It's just a closed up tube. When it's positive, when it actually approaches some kind of aspect of truth, so it's in tune with the truth concept. It's just this mega huge tube, and life force and positivity and good energy and this thing called love and this thing called peace passes through that dot. And this all happens when this heart is attuned. You know, how many of you are musicians? You just don't pick up your guitar after you've set it down, even for an hour or two. You tune it. That's an instrument. Now, what about the most sensitive instrument of this creation, man? The heart. What are we doing to tune it? Right? Or is it just so dang depressed and blasted and smothered and guarded and creepy and whatever? Now, we can't even consider such a concept, you know? But on Love Force, this love stream we're in, these concepts become maybe possible, right? And if you can bring some more good energy to the heart tonight, you've just won a lot of love points. You would give you some love points. Rich, now we bring some love points to anyone that can spark their heart tonight, because then, my friend, there's a good chance when you go home tonight, there's somebody in your circle, there's somebody in your home, if there's people there, that are going to have something special happen to their hearts, whether it's felt, seen, say thank you to you or not. I swear, this is the most powerful force in the universe. Out of 25 love points to all. This is such a generous heart, Rich Nard. Right? We just hand out love points here on this site. We really do. We hand them out, man, because the universe is just like pouring them out in abundance, because it's an unlimited supply of love, you see? You know, we don't really get that concept of an unlimited supply, right? Because we kind of like looking at our supply, looking at our bank account, looking at, God, our love account. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the emotion account, but maybe not even that. Or our mental account, and just kind of looking at the balance. Have we gone empty? Are we, you know, writing checks of energy, but we don't have enough in the account to really deal with this stress that just came up in our life? Or are we able to kind of store up and fill up and reboot and recharge and upgrade and update on a daily basis? And especially with this love thing, it is an unlimited supply. Unlimited supply. And how many of our brothers and sisters on this planet today just walked around feeling caved in, like cavemen and cave women? And they're scrapping for a few breadcrumbs and complaining and worried for friggin' death, how the next thing is going to happen to the positive when they're thinking negative. How can something happen to the positive when you're thinking negative? How can you have more abundance and prosperity when you're worried about the little that you have? But really, this idea of an unlimited supply of everything you ever could want, you know, all of us would be so-called saints, free beings, avatars, angels, whatever you want to call it, if only we believe that there's an unlimited supply at our fingertips. We just got to open this heart. We got to find places and be that guardian and champion of our own heart, where this thing can start to heal, you know, brother and sister. You know, it can start to heal, it can start to purify. You know, just a little moment of an inspiration and we're back pounding, and the mind is punching this heart out, punching it drunk, just punching it down with negativity. It's not going to do. We've got to be consistent now in these concepts that hold the greatest punch for you, in the sense of uplifting you. Huh? Anyone into upliftment? Right? Is it going to happen? How are you going to make that happen unless we get a kind of a group around us that are into that? You are who your friends are, right? And if our friends are kind of one way and we're hanging with them, then you got all that mind police. We got all the mind Gestapos going on too, or whatever, the mind gang going on. So this is one great video game, isn't it? Living on planet Earth, isn't it something? And everyone's got their own video game playing because their thoughts are creating like that. The thoughts you had today is creating your future, man. Every thought creates a future. Have you ever thought of that? Use the thought to think that Every thought is creating your future. Wow. Now, are you into a better life, a better future? Then get busy. Mind Gestapo. Yeah, the Mind Gestapo. I know. That's pretty good, huh? I think, Harridan, we just coined something there, didn't we? That is some kind of thing. I'm telling you, me hanging out on Twitch is like I'm getting so into this game of the mind, this game of feelings, this game of life, this game of my conditioning versus this game of my wanting to be a better person. And it's friggin' complicated. It's friggin' like the greatest game on the planet, really, is our mind games and heart games. Kilo, hello, hello. Beloved, I am so glad to see you. Boy, do we need you. It's been a little quiet on the chat tonight. We need a powerhouse like you. We're talking about the thought that we're thinking right now is creating our future, right? So how important to you is your future? Really? Really? Hey, Cheese Puffs. Hey, what a way to go. Thanks. We needed your love big time. And we've saved up all day to make sure you were just floored with our love. Really? We saved up. We've actually resisted some negative things today, just so we had some better energy for you, Cheeto Puffs. Believe it. Come on. Believe the good stuff. Don't believe the bad stuff. How's that? How's that mastermind control? I needed you today as much as you needed me. Exactly. That's love, needing love. You know, people who need people are the luckiest people. Love people who need love people are the luckiest people in the world. Hey, Pomidor? I probably know you. I feel like I know you already. I don't know this name. Namaste. Mobo, love. Hey, now here come the troops. Harridan, here they come, buddy. I told you that heart signal. If we're desperate enough, the universe has got to reply to us instantly. Instant access. We have instant access, everyone, to unlimited love. Instant access. You know, sometimes I call it AAA coverage. AAA, we have AAA coverage as a soul embodied. And you know what that is? Absolute access to the absolute. Absolute access to the absolute. Because the absolute is you and me. There's no separation. When you think there's something in between, that perfection of who we are, that unlimited love that we are and peace, if you think there's anything in between, you're going to have a hell-filled life. You see that? I believe, yes, believe. Believe is everything. You know, I like to say, breathe, receive, and believe. So we breathe, we receive some of this unlimited supply of love, which you all are just pouring out tonight. I can feel it. We breathe it, we receive it, and we believe it to our core. I have AA, absolute access to the absolute, you know? And in some ways, this is a AAA meeting. Those of you who have gone to AA meetings, I never did, but I think it is just like so powerful because they have meetings every day, 7 days a week, and they have sponsors. You know, we kind of act like sponsors to each other here. Love sponsors, you know what I mean? So when one of us two gets out there and we start getting negative and all that, our love sponsors, hey, come to a AA or a AAA meeting. You need to come to a AAA meeting. Absolute access to the absolute unlimited supply of love. There's a lot of people there that are going to be a sponsor to you too. Not just a sponsor, but they're going to be an open vessel so that they send it through their human heart, more love to you. That's how we become more divine, you see. We become unlimited. Unlimited thoughts. No thoughts that get stuck. Unlimited. Why? As an unlimited being with infinite potential, and you could choose anything you want, anytime, anywhere, would you think the same damn thoughts every day? Well, you added 25 to all rich now? Why? Because we're having such a love time tonight? Look at that generous guy. Love points, unlimited supply of love points. Man, oh man, am I happy that everyone here is even considering these concepts. You know, I really honor the time. Every second is precious, you know. And for you to be giving some seconds and some moments here in this group tonight when there's all this other stuff you could be doing, woohoo! Major respect for you. I mean, major appreciation. I want to give you my love points. I want to give you my love points. And you know what? Love says to that, then I'm going to double it. I'm going to take my love points from your love points and double it back and right into your heart. And you're going to double it. Look at how rich we can get. I love the background tonight. Yeah, Kilo, isn't that something? Yeah. My wife Trisha came in and she said the same thing. The big heart. Our heart is the big heart. We are that. That is us. There's no separation. It's just a love universe, man. It has different forms, like a planet, and planets, and stars, and people, and animals, and fishes, and oceans, and who knows what, all the extraterrestrials, and all the fishes in the deep sea that we've never even seen before, and it's just all these different forms, but it is all come from this unlimited supply of love. And morphed into all these different shapes and sizes. Some things are not friendly, some things are friendly, some things are evil, some things are not. But what kind of entertainment is that in this show on planet Earth, right? Wow. So that you and I can see through the mirage and see through the play and the Maya. The Maya is the illusion, you know, and see that there is this super divine cosmic lover that is just throwing love points into everything and every form it created to see if some of us could win the game and discover that behind everyone, in the heart of everything, is this unlimited supply of love points. Hey, it's Wraith, holy light and love. You come on every time you say that. We're bathing. We're bathing, brother, in the holy light and love because it's you. Because it's you. Clark, really? It's you? Hey, do you like our new logo? Clark likes our new logo. What do you guys think of our new logo here? Richnar came up with that in his intuitive imagination. Yeah, right? I saw it. I said, wow, that came from someplace in deep space, man. You know, that's where genius comes from, kids. Genius is just waiting for you to tap into it. It's just waiting. It's in the universe. And everything else that you want and need, and that abundant supply that I'm talking about. Just waiting for you, darling. T-shirts, yes, Clark, we are on it. Rich Nard, we probably need a staff of 10 at this point, right? Me and Rich Nard sometimes just scratch our heads and say, we got some stuff to do here, right? But yeah, T-shirts. Anyone ever want to add some love points in action, right? Well, Love Force Revolution going to take all of us. It's like what I'm saying. It's going to take all of us. Really, it is going to take all of us. But man, look at what's happening though, right? Look at how this upgrade is already in just a week or so since we've been live has changed some lives and changed some hearts. Would you all agree on that? Would you? Do you feel that too? Or is it just me? Am I just the total crazy one here? Or some of you kind of getting crazy too? Crazy on this love stream, the love stream. I swear this love stream is purifying, it's healing. This love stream that we are in right now, because how many times, hey, here's the game, Rich Nar, how many times I say love in a night? Right? How many times? And then we get more love points to you who come closest to saying how many times we say love or I say love. It's so many times, right? Isn't that amazing? That's the love stream. Right? And you know, a word holds a vibration. And when it comes from a place of sincerity, man, you got power, girl. You got some power. You got some stuff that can just create. Remember that thought that creates? That thought right now that's creating your future? Love, 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 you know, happiness for all beings. I hope you have the best life ever, you know. When you stop and think about it, but don't think about it too long, sometimes we don't want happiness for others. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know, we're jealous or possessive or whatever, or we don't like that person. Lisa says her day was lighter and more heart-centered. Thank you. Way to go, Lisa. I'd say that everyone, let's send some of our love points to Lisa right now in Seattle, because her day was lighter and more heart-centered, and I think that's because, boom, T-shirt. I think that's because she is more centered in her center. the center of her beautiful heart. I wonder if there's a program that can analyze audio and put it to text, then word cloud it. Boom, t-shirt. Man, see, this is how life evolves. Look at all this amazing heart sentiments we're getting and really good brainstorming we're having. It comes up from this fountain of love, you know. It's the greatest fountain of creativity, would you say? It is the fountain of creativity. We are co-creators of the universe. It blows my mind when I think that. You know, for me not to come out today when I woke up and just blow it open because I am a co-creator and I can create any kind of consciousness and thought that I want, which would then eventually manifest. And right now, all I'm trying to do is spark every heart on the planet. That's all. And set a fire of a love revolution in hearts that most people have written off completely. This person's screwed up. This person's always going to be like that. And we come out and there's a change of heart and we blow everyone out of the water. So that, you know, that kind of thinking is why I live. Because I'm a co-creator with this unlimited supply of love points. Facts. I have a bad hair day every day. Just ask Herod. So who's this? The dummy rooster. I walked outside to a beautiful day and I stepped on a bug and went inside. Right? There's a quote of the night. I walked outside to a beautiful day and I stepped on a bug and went inside. That's a definition of this duality we're in. The dummy rooster. That's the definition. Don't take it personal, man. That's how the duality is built. It's built so that we walk out to a beautiful day and step on a bug and then want to go back inside. So we got to get used to this game that the great gamer has presented for us, right? You're all gamers. We're talking the game of life. We're talking about the game of our thoughts and feelings. We're talking about what we're creating with our thoughts right now. That's a hell of a game. And I'm telling you, the moment you put a thought out and you believe in that thought and you have energy in that thought, the universe conspires to manifest the conditions for that to be one heck of a video game for you. Thank you for the love, dummy. Hey, did you just follow love? The dummy rooster? You just followed love, man. Woo! Have you upped your life? Have you kind of just taken it to another level? Following love, really? You know, love, woo, she's gonna take you to heights, but man, you gotta climb. You know, you gotta be fearless because there are gonna be a lot of things in this game, like the bug that you stepped on, gonna try to pull you down. The world is usually kind of wanting people to just be normal and mediocre, and so they can just do their mind trips on them and numb them, you know, so they kind of just follow the crowd and the herd. So you now up in it to love gonna be more powerful because you're not gonna put up with that stuff no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah. That's what we're going to say to anything that is keeping us held down in this world of infinite possibilities, right? And come out a co-creator when you wake up in the morning. Who's that? Who's that, Ishiguro? What? You join us tonight? How the heck did that happen? How did you get a memo or something, Ishiguro? How did you get here? Did you get some message from the universe that said join the Love Force Revolution tonight? I mean, to me, that's pure magic. To me, we're all wizards. To me, we're all, you know, sorcerers. Sorcerers. How's that? But here's how you spell it. S-O-U-R-C-E-R-E-R-S. Or sorceresses. But it's the source. We are powerful wizards because we source. Ha. Well, who is a scrabbled egg? What's going on with you? How did love get you to be here tonight? The world is flat and that makes me think. Right? Well, flatline your mind. If the world is flat, flatline your mind and don't think so much. Because it's not what you think. You know, there's a 100% possibility that right now whatever you're thinking is limited. All of us. 100% possibility. First of all, we are much more than and beyond and transcendent of thoughts. Number one, thoughts come out of consciousness, but they ain't the end all at all. So flatline the mind, have some peace of mind, tune into this big old open trusting heart that we're developing moment by moment together, and then just see what drops in from the universe. I'm telling you, you're going to not be thinking about that. You might be feeling some love, baby. I'm so inspired, just like that, Scrabble Egg. You just got so inspired. How the heck did that happen? If it didn't mean that you were meant to be here, that there is a conspiracy going on. It's a divine one. And it is working behind the scenes 24/7 to help you and me. It is. Every little thing that happened today, behind it, if it was the worst day of your life, still behind it there's a divine conspiracy. So you could feel conspired right now, Scrabbled Egg. If I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I'm not. Enjoy hanging out. Drop a follow. We are here every day. Yeah, source willing, love willing, we are here every day. Because why not? If the infinite possibilities that we have, Clark and Harridan, and the rest of you amazing Ishkuro souls that just show, I got that cosmic message. Yes, you did, Ishkuro. You got it, man. And I want some, whatever you're on right now, I want some of it. I want that magic dust that comprises your atoms, that makes your flesh feel like it's solid. It ain't solid. There's nothing solid in this universe. Isn't that weird? I mean, you hit your dream head on a dream table or a dream wall, you're going to have a dream pain. But it still ain't solid. And you are much more than that. You can never be hurt. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but names will never hurt you. You are an invincible, immortal, made of the most unbelievable essence of bliss. How is that? How is that? And you rock the world, each of you that have come up tonight to step up, come on the divine line to get a big dose and to bathe in the love stream for purification of this heart. Because it gets emotional very easy, doesn't it? It gets upset really easy, like it's trigger happy, huh? So we come in and we bathe in the love stream. We all need to bathe in the love stream. The love stream is streaming love all the time. Oh, Guntex. Do you ever listen to podcasts? Well, you know, the way you can hear me, man, I don't know. I can't, if I listen to myself, I'm a non-stop podcast. Actually, I call it a lovecast. I'm non-stop. So my heart never stops talking through my head. I am a heart talking through a head. Scrabbled Egg is followed. Yes, love points. Love points on your journey, Scrabbled. Love points, man. Magic fairy dust smoothing out the way of your life. Earlier, before some of you got on, I said, how easy can we make this life? I'm telling you, it can be so easy. There's nothing for us to do. Spirit are us. The bliss are us, all right? And we are one with that infinite, that unlimited supply. We are one with it. So when we get distracted here and we start separating out and have our thoughts say otherwise, that becomes what is called stress. That becomes really difficult. That becomes depression. That becomes really, really a hard life where we just have to feel like every day we're working on the chain gang all the live long day. You know what I mean? But we don't need to work. Come on, we're being carried by amazing grace. No, honestly. You know, I'm crazy, right? So, you know those things the moms hold their babies in? It's called a Moby, and the little baby, and it's strapped around them, and the baby's head is just resting right at the heart of the mother. I think that's the best life ever. Well, if you consider the universe as a cosmic mother, you know, in some of these amusement parks, they should have a big cutout of a beautiful divine feminine, because they do so of some westerns, and you put your head in there, and you get a picture, and you're Annie Oakley or, you know, Wyatt Earp or something. But why not a big cosmic mother, and you put your little head in there, and it's right in that little place in her Moby, and you're resting on her cosmic heart. Now, I really mean it, and I'm sincere that this is how I go about my day. I don't do a day. I'm done. I need to rest. And in the yoga world, they say rest in action. This is how you rest in action. You let the universe carry you. You let the love carry you. You let the love give you your thoughts. You don't have to think anymore, because thinking takes a lot of energy, right? You know what? You know how much energy you can get when your mind's at peace? So you can actually store up energy points all day long instead of wasting them. You know, we're turning this thing around, man. We're turning it around, aren't we? There's a flip side to everything. So we're going to flip over the not so good, tiring, stressed out, everyone's wrong, everyone's freaking out, everyone's miserable at something, right? Complaining about something. We're going to turn it around to everything's perfect, man. And from there, we're going to fly. We're going to develop our wings. I store them up and let them all go at night. I hear you, sir. Onto your head. Yeah, I know. You know, that's a tough life, too. When we have, you know, we store up some good energy, and then we leak it out. It's called energy leak, if I get you right. Unlock, Luigi. You know, that's a difficult life, too, kids. You know, you fill up your bucket of peace, maybe, at times, hopefully, your bucket of love, and then you poke holes in the bucket, and it all leaks out. Then you start over. It's like being out in the middle of the ocean, and you got holes in the boat, and you just keep bailing, but you don't do anything to plug up the holes. A lot of people live like that. And there's storms out there in the ocean, right? And it's a big place. And there's a leak in our boat. Well, the leak is when we keep losing energy, but not restoring it. And I'm giving you some ways tonight, soul heroes and soul champions and champions of the heart, who guard that heart so we don't make sure that it doesn't get deflated, it doesn't get depressed, that it doesn't get sad. And you say, well, that's normal. Well, yeah, it's normal, but you're super normal, for heaven's sake. You're super normal. You're a super soul hero. You're cosmic, man. I said last night, the greatest limitation any of us has is when we forget that we are cosmic, and we are that. We are everything. We are everyone. And we had nothing to do with it. Game over. Winner. Soon as you realize you have nothing to do with it, and you just get swallowed up by the love force, you're in. You're winning. You're part of the cosmic gang. And that's one of the best gangs to be a part of. So look at what we're up to tonight. We're flipping things around. We're making sure the heart has a little love stream bath tonight, a shower, purification. All of you are putting out a good signal. So you're helping everyone that's on this chat tonight, not to mention at home and in this world. This is real, man. I swear, I would give my life. I would bet everything I have that this is more real than anything you could say is happening in this physical world. Or the mind games that are going on in your mind. Or the emotional upsets in what happened today. Just Google one near-death experience tonight. Read one. And every one. You know Siskel and Ebert, the ones that did all those commentaries on movies? Well, I think it was Siskel had a near-death experience a week before he left his body, and he had the truth revealed to him, and he came back to his wife, and he said, listen, honey, whatever happens here, don't get caught up in it. It's all a sham. It's not real. He watched movies all his life. Then he got a glimpse of what's behind the scenes in this big movie of life, and he said it's a sham. So, okay, so look at that. Breathe it in. Feel it. Don't think it. Flatline the mind. Just feel it. Feeling is more important than thinking, kids. I know, and the feelings is difficult sometimes. But if we bathe in the love force and the love stream over and over and over again, your heart's going to purify like that. It's going to restore. There's nothing permanently broken about you. There's nothing that is irreversible, that is not irreversible about you. I mean, you are it. You are the cosmos. So there's nothing broken with you. Everything can be restored to its natural state because you have AAA coverage. Right? Absolute access to the absolute unlimited supply of really good thoughts right now. Absolute access to the absolute unlimited supply of so much peace you would never have another thought that kept you away from total mushin, which is peace of mind. A samurai mind, and a samurai mind can pierce through stone, man. The power that you are. A mind that is focused in the heart, and the heart is pumping the love, can pierce through the delusion, can pierce through stone, can pierce through the worst evil that's happening and explode it into the love light that it is. Wow. Boy, do you ever bring out the best in me. Wow. So how are we? Iskuro, how are we? Are you still with us? You guys are awful quiet. What, did peace take you over or something? Does love got your tongue? Are you just in a great place? Everyone's so quiet. Or have you all signed off? That's it. Well, no comments. Rich Nor, are you alive? Is somebody alive? Clark, are you still there? All right, we'll have a meditation then. We'll be silent. We'll be silent. And out of the silence, Kilo! I get relaxed listening to you. Hey, Kilo, see, there it is. Superpower. Relax. Herodom, I'm alive. Sorry, I feel the inner peace in here. Clark, yep. We just got taken over by the peace. Isn't that something? Kilo, for you to be relaxed. Relax is the very first word I utter before any sentence that enters my head. Relax. And I go on to say, bliss oneness is me. Spirit is me. The cosmos is me. Happiness is me. Love is me. Relax. Chill. Get over it. Relax. True relaxation is the name of the game. That is saying, Kilo, that you are letting go of you trying to control the outer situation. That is saying, Kilo, that you are going to relax and see what happens when you relax into the arms of the hidden, invisible vibrations of love. Right? That's what you're saying. You are saying what I practice. You are putting your head on the Cosmic Mother's heart and letting her carry you. Letting her take care of the details of your day. And all you need to do is just keep your head snuggled up against her heart. She'll walk you. She'll talk you. She'll make sure everything turns out because she's the GM of the universe. The Cosmic Mother runs the show. Who's this? Mickey! Mickey Light from the Motown. Your words are worth listening to without many comments. No mind, no chat. No mind. I said no mind. Wow, is that Keel? Where do you find your background? Well, I don't know. Google. I know. I hope the people don't mind me using some of their photos. Otherwise, Rich Nor, we better go to a good photo stock place. But it's all for love. But I was a photo editor for Inner Reflections engagement calendar, so I used to look at the best photography in the world for many years. It's one of the things I did as a monk. It's called Inner Reflection. Lo, it's not a big deal. I love you, Herodom. Thank you, buddy. I love them. I do too. I used to edit pictures for an Inner Reflections engagement calendar that used to beat out Audubon and Sierra Club. That's what I did as a monk. So I saw the best photos from best photographers for so many years. And then I'd match up quotes from Paramahansa Yogananda and put with the picture. So yeah, my eye I see beauty. I see beauty. And that has helped me to see beauty in this world. Lots of laugh. No, it's fine. I just like them. We're good, bro. Thanks, Rich Nard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, peace unto you. Those great beings in the inner worlds that live all the time in what we're talking about. Can you imagine that there's levels of existence and you and I are moving up, thank God? Because repeating the same grade gets a little boring and monotonous, and if you ever feel like things are just, you got cabin fever and it's just boring, that's why. But as we upgrade and we create newness in the thoughts, we pluck them because we have peace of mind and the heart's open, and we get these outrageous kind of genius type thoughts because they are in a peace realm, in a love realm, and so they drop in when you become peace and you become love. Then that's when all of a sudden, we have what we have tonight. Right? We have what we have tonight. We have this thing called peace. And peace is such a power. To be still. to be still. Perfect repose, says Lao Tzu, is the universe. Perfect repose, perfect peace. Stillness is the altar of spirit. Believe it or not, this cosmos, the reality is perfect stillness and silence. There's no chat rooms up there. There is just love streaming live all over the place. And love has its own language much better than the human language, yeah. It connects. It bonds together. It's intuition. You intuit. You have telepathy, right? You have clairaudience. You just feel. You know, in the inner world's another thing too. You can't hide. You're red. Everyone sees each other. They know the essence of that person. So if you're thinking something out of tune, first of all, you wouldn't be in that higher plane. You'd be in a plane where people are still faking it, have an agenda going on while they're talking something, sweet talking you or whatever. But in these higher realms, everyone sees it. That's from the movie Avatar when they say, I see you, Kilo, I see you, Haradam, I see you. Isn't it great? And we have these roles going on and we have our stuff going on. But really, love sees you. It sees that essence. Isn't that gorgeous? And in some ways, we are seeing each other on this love stream, on this divine line, in this portal. Because every day I build the consciousness of that. And the more that you can hold that consciousness, you know, any consciousness that you want, that's what co-creator is. That's why you can create a whole best day of your life every day. You create the consciousness of it. Just go there in your love fantasy, divine love fantasy, intuitive imagination. And don't be shy to do it. We get so stuck we won't even think a really big thought. What do you have to lose to think a big thought? Except to lose the little ones. You know, those little bugs that someone stepped on. You know, the ants. You know what an ant is? Automatic negative thought, A and T. You know what a gnat is? A gnat is a gigantic negative automatic thought. And we're constantly bugged by the gnats and the ants, aren't we? Right? Well, you won't have to be if you think and hold bigger ideas. Hey, Gunna Tracks, are you still here too? Are you listening to a podcast? You're the podcast. And Sarah, how about you? You store them up and let them go all at night, Sarah. Yeah. We're good, bro. Yeah, Rich Nar. So, Haradam, I'm not a fan of gnats. Me either. I'm here. Thank you. So maybe, Gunspank, I'm just listening. See? Look at that. Do you know? Talk about listening. Do you know if you take the word listen and you change the letters around, I guess it's called an anagram, the word silent is in the word listen. Wow. Wow. That's why we have silence. We have peace tonight, Rich Noah. Wow. And I'm starting to feel it big time. Yeah, it's going to become kind of like every now and then we're going to fall into this peace realm, huh? But isn't love and peace go together? Oh, really? Guntank is your little brother, Gunspank? How sweet is that? Your little bro? Oh my gosh. And you're together online on this love stream tonight? You must be close. You must be close. I am with my sister's on there too. Clark. That's my sister and her husband. So we're close. You know why we're close? Because we love. Yay, he was watching, so I got in here. Yeah, well, you, some of your love angels just kind of poked you in the you-know-what and got you in here. You know, the Cupid. We live cross-country, really? Wow. But there ain't no separation when love waves kind of connect us instantly, right? Right? There's no separation. Yes, we live with our mom. God love your mom. God love your mom. Please share with her all of this love stream, would you? I mean, just pouring into her room if she's in there, if she's home now. Just pouring in. Way to spread the love, I know, right? Where are you guys from? Ah, Mickey Light's silent and listen. Didn't know that. Great. Wow. Oh my God. See the attractive force? Love is the greatest attractive force in the universe. Look at how it works. Look at how it spreads so naturally, organically, and it's a win-win for everybody. Cheeto Puffs. Wisconsin. Wow, no kidding, really? Man, we send you some sunshine when it gets cold there, okay? We'll send you some. We're San Diego. I'm San Diego. So we're going to send you some of our sunshine. And you send us those fall colors, would you? Cheeto Puffs. We don't have a lot of change of seasons here in San Diego. And maybe your first snow or two, you know, and maybe a white Christmas. Would you send it to this? Maybe you'll be online. Maybe we'll all be online December 25th. You know, hey, I think there's a solstice coming up. Isn't there fall solstice coming up this Wednesday? We all got to be online. Tell your friends. We got to get 100 people online on Wednesday night, the 21st, whenever that is. Rich Nar, find out when that is. San Diego, take it all. Take all of the sunshine. Give us rain. I know. Give us rain. Hey, Herodom, we're going to have rain tomorrow. I think so. We're going to have some rain. I can do that. Take the snow and run with it. I know. After a certain point. I know. But we just like the feeling, you know, to snuggle up because, you know, and light our little cozy fire. But then once it starts to come down and day after day and then it turns to slush, yeah, we're out of there. We're out of there. Hey, you become a snowbird then, Cheetah Pup. Come out to San Diego. Maybe we're going to pull a big event here. Have a Joy Fest or something here. Huh? What if we all pulled off something like that? That would be crazy. We'll see what happens, huh? Love is guiding this thing. Can you share more of your story for us? Gun Tank and Gunspank. Good question, Kilo. Yeah, give us overcast and fix my windshield wiper. Rich Nar, if it rains tomorrow, he can't drive his car to work. We got to get his windshield wipers fixed. Good question, Kilo. Oh, you are right. It's supposed to rain around 10 a.m. tomorrow. Right on. I know. And we need it, don't we? Yeah. But you can share your story or not. You know what? We feel you. Gun Tank and Gunspank and your mom, we feel you. Your whole family. Hey, and then and outer circle from that. There's just love just spreads. It just magnifies. It just doesn't stop, you know? It's everywhere at once. So when we love what we call something that we're a person or a thing, it's just spread out everywhere. Gun Mom says it's your turn to take out Snoopy. Gun Mom says it's your turn to take out Snoopy. How sweet is that? Is Snoopy the pet, huh? We will come to Cheeto Puff, says Rich Nar. Wisconsin, here we come. Pomadar. Hi, Love Force. Hey, Pomadar. Sorry, that was supposed to be a private message. No worries. No worries. We don't try to spy. We don't care. Love doesn't spy, it just loves. It is just an all-inclusive big old hug, you know? Can you give us a little more love into the mic? Is it not loud enough? You need more love into the mic? Yeah, that's our dog. Sweet. I love Snoopy. I love Mickey. Yes, please have a Joy Fest in San Diego in the winter, because Mickey's from Detroit, right? So all you snowbirds, be snowbirds, and we'll maybe put something together. We're having trouble hearing the love in full force. Okay. How is it on everyone else? You know, I started talking quietly when the peace took us over. And I was saying that in the inner worlds, audio is fine. Thank you. In the inner worlds, whenever a soul in a robe of light greets another robe of light, light to light, you know, there's no difficulty of bones to bones. You know, we kind of crash and dance and whatever. But they always say peace unto you. They say peace unto you. Isn't that beautiful? Peace unto you. I think that's the namaste. I think, Pomadar, you came on with the namaste. That's the same thing. Peace unto you, or I bow to the peace in you. The peace in me bows to the peace in you. Yeah. The peace that is all around us anyway, you know. And you know, when you say, I'm going to send you some love, actually, the love is already there. But I know, it's nice to say I'm going to send you love. Actually, I'm just going to visualize that you are absolutely covered in love right where you are. That's another way to put it. Peace unto you, brother. Thank you so much. See all that peace? Look at the sharing of peace. Hey, we're kind of like in the inner world here. Yes, my audio keeps going in and out. Okay, now. Okay. Well, look at you guys got so silent. You cut off that sense of hearing. That's deep meditation. When you weren't even there. You interiorize. Way to go, Mickey. Way to go. Gun Tank, you guys interiorize. Maybe the love got you and you just went inside. You know it's sleep, they say, right before you fall asleep and you start to shut down from the day. There's a point that right before you go off into subconscious, there's the superconscious. I know it's hard to know that point because we're out, we're sleeping. But there is that inner world consciousness right there. Isn't that something? Enjoy hanging out. Gotta go. Mom needs me. Love you. Would you come back to the love stream? We're always streaming 6 p.m., 9 p.m. if you're back east. Gunsmack, don't know. I forget where you say it, but cross country. But 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the morning. Come back, would ya? Kilo. Good night, Gunspank. Good night. Love you. Love to Snoopy. Love to your mom. Take care, bro. Absolutely. Take care, bro. Wow. What a night. What a moment. We created our future. Individually and collectively tonight. I would say we were really positive. I would say we felt peace. I would say we tapped into unlimited love. Oh my gosh. I could get my 3-year-old out there. Cheeto Puffs, I wish. I just looked up the thing. I get my 3-year-old out there. Wow, Cheeto Puffs 3-year-old. Man, talk about a love being. Come on. They're straight from heaven. They don't come to get inculcated in the conditioning here. Around 3, they start to kick in. But man, Cheeto Puffs, let them bathe in our love stream, could you? For as long as they can. You bathe in the love stream. That will give them prolonged kind of staying in that pure innocence, right? Yeah. Oh man. Good night, Gunspank. Wow. But yeah, I would really say that all the things we said are true. Please, Cheeto, come bathe with us. Come bathe with us. Vomitar, yeah. Hey, if some of you, if you want to follow love, follow love. This is following love. You say to the universe, if you follow what we would say, okay, follow me, so to speak, or follow Love Force Revolution, you're really saying follow love. So if some of you haven't followed, follow love. We want a lot of souls on this planet following love, The more the merrier, man. So you can go anywhere, night or day, and know that love is there. Remember, it is. So hold that truth. Let's see if we can have less fear, huh? As we walk these days and nights on this planet. Less fear and more awareness that love is everywhere, in everyone, hiding in disguise, good, bad, or ugly. That love is in the essence of everything and in unlimited supply, and it never has a top. It keeps growing ever new, ever new, ever new, ever new. Wow, wait till that program gets downloaded in your cosmic brain, man. You can do it. Remember, unlimited possibilities. You can download. I often find myself throughout the past week coming back to some of the messages that have been spread here during frustrated time. There is wisdom, Kilo. I mean, we're going to have a book. Hey, we're going to have a book of all these comments that you're making. Right? Because there's truth. There's truth coming from the depths of you. And that is absolutely truth. These vibrations, they live forever, Kilo. Vibrations of truth live forever. Untruth, they're temporary. But we're talking sincere here. We're sincere. We're in integrity here. We're authentic, right? We're real. And you bet they hold a vibration. So when you come back, that same vibe when you picked them up the first time, boom, is living. Does that make sense? It's living. When you have a good love experience, it's living. It doesn't fade away like some other experiences. Some other experiences you might want to fade away. But the love experience, you go back and revisit, and it comes alive and reboots you. So you can imagine, Look at that win-win. Look at that kind of just adding on and piling on love points. We have our love vibrations that are hanging around from 2 chats ago, going to give us more love when we go to it. That's going to do a whole nother love thing. Wow. Yeah. Do you have Discord? We're going to get Discord soon. Do you have any experience with herbalism? Hey, herbs are awesome. Herbs are awesome. Herbs are awesome. I don't know the particular ones, but and how they can help you metabolize and how they can balance and bring your system into more, balance. But herbalism is awesome. But you know what? Before you take an herb or before you do anything, love it. Because that then puts this magic of this thing called love healer, this love magnetism, this love perfection. So whatever we do, whatever we drink, if we're going and we stop at fast food and maybe we're not really wanting to eat fast food all the time and it's not that healthy, love it. Love it, and it will impregnate the atoms in that food to a higher vibration. Have you been through the halls of valor? That's beautiful, Parmandar. That almost like sounds like something in the inner worlds. Halls of valor. Man, whatever that is, I want to go through it. Maybe I go through it. Maybe you do too. Maybe everyone online tonight goes through it. Right? If you feel like getting Discord, stay in touch off stream. Good one. Good one, Rich Nard for Kilo. Because we're going to get Discord so we can have that audio component too. And I want to lead some meditations on Discord. So it's just voice, just voice. Kind of like this is. It's kind of good that we don't kind of see each other and everything. This would be awesome if we do. But this is a way we develop an intuitive sense of each other. We're feeling the force. And usually when you do it that way, we really are at the best. We're at our peak. We're really visualizing the best in each other. So it's really brilliant. I've been eating fast food for the last 2 weeks straight. I feel terrible. See what I'm saying? So when you go on those kind of binges, then remember love force. And then if you eat it, and you are going to eat it, if you eat it again, go ahead and just imbibe it with this love stream force. And that was going to up the atoms. Honestly, it really, really works. And of course, if you eat healthy food, you can do the same thing. If you drink water, they used to put those labels of gratitude and love. They probably still do on water bottles. Yeah, because that guy that looked and created all those water crystals and shot these micro images of them, and the ones that were of a negative vibration were really horrible looking, but the ones of gratitude and love and positive feelings were these beautiful water crystals. So yeah. And if you feel terrible now, just you've come to the perfect place. Guntax, you've come to the perfect place because your whole being is in this love stream right now. So that terrible, I hope, will be less terrible. You see? Doggy dog. Yes, a Jedi. Rich Nard. Contact, that's all I used to eat years ago. I spend way more money on healthy food now, but I feel great. That and yoga. Look at that. I know. Yeah, Rich Nard's kind of had a transformation, kids. Transformation. And boy, can we have a transformation at any moment too. Don't ever count yourself out. Never count yourself out. Any moment. Remember the unlimited supply. Remember the love that can just touch you, and bingo, change of heart, change of mind, change of life, change of habits. All will come in time if we just stay in the love stream, baby. Right? All of this is pretty darn good news, don't you think? You want me to be a transgender? I don't know, doggy dog. Well, we're not talking about that right now, because you know what? You don't have a sex. We're talking about soul stuff. Let the love touch you. Exactly. No, we're talking about the essence of us is beyond a gender, right? Male, female, transgender. It's beyond it. So we're kind of in the cosmos with these cosmic places where we have come from in body, where we might choose as a gender, or we might do that. But right now, on this love streaming, intuitive, divine love fantasy site, We don't have particular sex. We're immortal beings, invisible, intangible, beyond form, beyond male, female. We are the essence of the universe. Yeah. So doggy dog, we loving you though, man. We're holding a big space of love for you. That's all we do here. So if you come in for a moment just to hang out, say what you're going to say, we really do send you light and love, which we believe is you anyway. All right, buddy. I think you're going to be timed out for a little bit. But with love. Yep. See that? See that, everybody? You know, my wife said a really powerful thing to me this morning, Haredom. Because, you know, I've had a pretty protected life. I was in that ashram. And then I created a yoga place, a big center here in San Diego, and been in that, and it's been a good environment. I needed a good environment so that I got over some pretty nasty habits, you know. But now I'm coming out, so to speak, and just being open to uplifting anyone and everyone, supporting you as I've been supported, and I continue to support myself. And then she said this. She said, in this practice of what we're doing to uplift ourselves here and honor each of us, no matter what someone says, no matter who drops in to troll or whatever, she says, that's the message. That's the message to our world right here. Holding love for everybody. Yeah. Yes. We're practicing some really awesome stuff. That's good. This is definitely something different on Twitch. It's all positive. I know, but look, we could pull it off on Twitch. We'll probably get our next assignment called Mission Possible. Right? Then it'll burn up after we read what it is. Very much a salmon swimming upstream. I know, but you know, to win the higher part of ourself, we're going to need to swim upstream. You know, because it's up. It's up. It's up. It's higher. It's better. It's ever evolving. Yeah, but that makes for a world-class swimmer, doesn't it, Haredom? It really does. It really does. This message will self-destruct. We'll get our message, Kilo, and then it will self-destruct, and we're going to carry it out, right? This coming from a higher place, you know? You know, that invisible realm where there's just this cosmic love and unbelievable beauty and power and that unlimited supply that I talked about. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can count on us. Help us. Well, we're in. We're in to carry this message of love and to be this love for everyone and everything. Huh? We're in, aren't we, gang? More and more. I know, we can't help it. Because we're in already. We're in the oneness already. Isn't that something? That's why we love each other, because we're in the love together already. We've been there. We've been that forever, and we are now forever, and we will be forever. Hey, forever is a pretty long time. We love you, Tom. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Hey, the best dreams ever. Clark, Lisa, and Jim. Wow, Seattle. I don't know. I didn't look at the scores yesterday. I didn't get a good feeling, Jimmy. I don't want to even... No, let's stay on this high note. The Hawks, I don't know. Love to the Hawks, Jim. Love to you and Lise. Right? Yeah. So, I don't know. Are we in, gang? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. The love gang. The love posse. The love posse. Right? We hang out in the halls of valor. Huh? In the inner realms of light. Wow, talk about a video game, right? In unimaginable divine intuitive imagination, where we can't even go there and we can experience it. Yeah. That's where we hang. That's where our soul hangs and is. And that's where the heart intuits that and can experience that beyond words, beyond thoughts, beyond description. Detroit, Wisconsin, across the country, Don't matter. We're together. You know what? Together you break out those 3 words: to get her. Her is that unlimited supply of divine love, the cosmic mother who I like to rest my head on. Huh? Yeah, to get her. Together to get the big love. To get her, the big love. Glitch Police, I was in the halls about earlier. So much love there. Beautiful. Wow. Well, thanks for sharing, because you're glowing, Glitch Police. You're glowing with that. You're spreading that around, and you've picked up us completely. Heard there's a video game. Yeah, I know. Look at that. There is a video game, what we just talked about. Love Posse will defeat the Mind Gestapo. Exactly. The Love Posse will defeat the Mind Gestapo. There's a video game. Hey, there's no game better than the game that we are in. That our thoughts are projecting out to the universe, and they're coming right back to create the absolute manifestation, the people, the characters, the situations in our life. We are doing it with our thoughts and that intention of our hearts. There it is. No better game, man. We're in the midst of it too. Now, we created this game. We created the game. We are creating this game. When in the big consciousness, there is no game. There's just the love. And so all our doings on this planet are our doings. Are our doings. Love doesn't do. Love loves. This is how we can rest in action. This is how we can put our head on that cosmic mother's divine love lap while she carries us through the day. It's that simple. Isn't that awesome? Halls of Valor. Halls of Valor. Beautiful. I love it. It's that simple. We rest. We're here to rest. We're here to just easy peasy. Take it easy. Be easy. Love is easy. Our true nature, spirit is easy. We're not going to push ourselves so hard to create this drama of our video game, you know? Not going to push it. We're going to start resting, like the peace that we felt tonight. Sound good? That's just Mimi Cakes. What cult is this? It's love. It's love, baby. It's love, baby. And I'm so happy to say it is just love. It's too simple, right? The mind wants to make something of whatever something is and whatever's going on. But it ain't no cult. I can tell you that much. It's just about good feelings. It's about positive people trying to be positive. People trying to just have a little more perspective and a little time out from the battle of life. That's all. But I promise you, it's just Mimi Cakes. It ain't no cult. So hang with us a little while, then you can decide for yourself. But we're just holding a positive space because this is such a tough life, ain't it? Huh? How many of us had a good day today, right? How many of us had a moment where we just could even exhale the breath and have a moment of a little relief from the grief at the end of that exhale breath? You know what I'm saying? So it's really tough. It's really tough. And we feel that. I feel that. So the last thing I want to do is to say something is the way it is, and this is the way, and all that's the last thing love is, man. It's the last thing. Love doesn't want followers. Love isn't trying to convince anybody of anything. It's just saying, hello, is there anyone into a better feeling in their heart? That's it. That's it. And we get a better feeling in the heart. It's just Mimi Cakes. Then maybe this love will follow after that. I don't know. But that's all we're about, honestly. And I really take my hat off to you for joining us and hanging out for a little while with us. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you rode a good wave of energy in here or something and found yourself here. And maybe you could feel a little of its acceptance here. Not judging, not making anyone wrong. See, we really practice not making anyone wrong, because that's what the world does all the time. So maybe that feels safe or something, you know? Maybe it feels like, well, it's okay after all. Yeah, because it's just Mimi Cakes. You are okay after all, and I'm okay after all, even though it may seem completely the other way, you know? And I'm just a bald-headed crazy guy, that's all. Yeah. They call me Papa Love here. Someone come up with that, Papa Love. I kind of like that. Yeah. And there's all these sweet souls that come on, and I honor everyone for every second you've been online. We like to give love points for every second that you're online to hold a space for a better world, and our children and their children's children, and the animals, and just all these things. I mean, this is our home. This is our home. We all live in the same house underneath the universe. This is the same home. Man, you'd think we would start. Well, this is why we have this thing, so we can start to get along. With being real, just being real. No cult, just love, really. That's all. Kind of simple, It's taken me all these years to be simple. We all go through our stuff, But I love simple, man, because simple gives me good energy, more sustainable energy, And I don't lose so much energy, because when you get complicated, then that's a lot of energy wasted. So love is just so simple, right? It's just love. And it's not attraction. It's not these other words that, kind of somebody's, you want something from someone and you get in, it's a relationship and you think it's love. But no, love, just love. Love with no strings. That means no cult. That means there's nothing we want you to do. We would love it if you could just relax and breathe and maybe feel better. But even that, we don't even want. Because love doesn't want anything. You get that? It just loves. Like a mom for her baby. It's just like kind of no brainer, right? Just loves. That's what we're saying the universe is. In the big picture, everything is. That's what we're saying. And you know what? We don't try to have dogmas and belief. We just say, try it on for size. Why do you talk like this? Well, because my heart is suggesting these things. Because it makes my heart feel good. My heart needs to share. That's all. Because maybe there's someone out here that could benefit by it. Or just feel a moment of sanity. But I don't think of it as, why do I talk like this? Because my heart just needs to express. And it needs to express the good stuff that I feel in it. 'Tis a gift to be simple. Love that song. 'Tis a gift to be simple. Thank you, Mickey Light. Thank you. I know, right? It's so simple. We just hanging out. We're just being. That guy, Emerson. You ever heard of Emerson and Ralph Waldo Emerson and Thoreau? They were good friends. And they just hung out. No, I don't smoke weed. I did back in my high school days, which was back in the 60s. Were you alive then? Just back in the 60s. So I haven't smoked that stuff for however many years that is now. A lot. If I smell it, I'd probably get high. Contact high, we used to call it. Yeah. You're welcome, Kilo. And thank you for expressing back to me. I really appreciate it. Isn't that kind of how love communicates, though? It goes back and forth. Isn't that love? It's a give and receive and a give and receive, right? It's not lopsided. Love is appreciative. Man, it is so appreciative because it knows it's so special. So it's always not even just saying thank you. It is appreciating that, wow, this person expressed something, loves me, expressed something beautiful to me. Wow, I don't take that for granted, right? That's what love never takes for granted. It never expects someone to give it. So it's a bonus when someone does express something positive or this thing called love to you. It doesn't expect it. Because, if we expect something and it doesn't come the way we want it, we get mad. You ever found that out? So it doesn't expect either. Look at all these things that love is, Mimi. It's all these things. So that's why we share that. And words is what the language that we use in these human bodies. So comes out. Comes out. Why do you say that? Because that's what's happening. It's happening. Tell me what's happening. Right on. Glitch, please. Right on. Right on, everybody. Yeah. Who wants to express? who has a message to share with the world? We got peace hitting us again. A wave of peace. Comes from a deep place inside of you. A deep place you don't even know you have. There's a light that never goes out, and it's inside of you too. We don't even know we have it. Even when we're in the darkest state. But it's there. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think it's a good story, don't you? I think we're going to have a good ending, don't you? And if you don't have to believe it or not believe it. Wear it on for size. See if that consciousness idea makes you feel better or what, and then boom. Don't have to believe it. You just try it on and see if it helps your heart. Our subject tonight is guard the heart. Of those ideas that don't make the heart feel good. See, we're just trying to befriend the heart, man. Right? That was our subject. That's our subject tonight. So we don't have to go to religion. We don't have to go to someone else's idea. No. Your thoughts are creating your life anyway. But see which ones help you to feel better here. Good night, Contacts. Oh, good night. Thank you so much. So honored that you would spend these minutes on with us in this love stream tonight. So honored. Have the sweetest dreams ever and the best day tomorrow. Waking up knowing that you are creator of your day. And your thoughts are going to create. And I think they're going to be really, really uplifted. Because we have some good ones going tonight. And that's going to carry over into the morning. And then the morning will turn into the day. And then we can always come back to refresh and reboot in the love stream tomorrow night. And if some of you want to make that 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, well, then we refresh together in the love stream in the morning. So we kind of try to keep it going, you know? Because too many, there's stops and starts, right? This is a planet of hello, goodbye. You know, I love you, now I don't, right? We were friends, now I hate you, right? That gets like crazy. It's not like that. In truth, it's not like that. There's no hello, goodbyes. It's just the love right here, right now. No separation. Oneness. Right now. Heading to bed. Later, Sky. See you. Night. Again. Contacts. Yeah. So, yeah, that kind of thing, right? That is all coming up for us. Love Force Revolution. So you know what a Love Force Revolution is? It's just us maybe finally making a stand that life could be better. And we revolve ourselves around it could be better. See, the revolution is also revolve. So we get a good idea. We maybe really dig our heart into it, you know. Make a soul determination, a strong determination that life can be better, that I can be happier, and we revolve that possibility around it, and it spins and spins and spins, and it creates a power, it creates a vortex, and all of a sudden it's affecting everyone and everything, and then there's a revolution. Yeah. And it all starts with you pulling out one crazy good idea that makes the heart feel good. And when the heart feels good, it builds a strength of its own. So that guarding of the heart is just really watching the thoughts that we entertain and the feelings that we let get in there that can depress this heart. That's all. But when it starts getting strong, you know, then the strength of your heart becomes the guardian. The strength of love becomes the guardian. It really does. Because love is all powerful. Love conquers all. Right? So the real guardian of the heart is the heart itself when it is healthy, when it is tuned into this unlimited supply of everything the heart needs to keep it super powerful, super positive, super compassionate, super forgiving, and super loving to everyone, good, bad, or ugly, the worst to the best, and everyone in between. love loves everyone and everything, because that's what the universe does, and all we're trying to do is to be like the universe. Cosmic, because we are. Isn't that something? See, this is why the game that's created, this cosmic game, is so simple. The game is already won. Won. That's good, Haredum. The game is already won. There's just one. One love. One world. One pod, right? One family in love, right? The game is already won because it is just one love. Now we can now rest more because we're going to tune to that. Mickey Light, life is better with love, Force. Good night and thank you. I know, because it must be like late there in the East Coast in Detroit. Love you. Give the Love Ninjas a big hug for me. And Mickey, tell them we need them on this love stream. We need them. We need everyone on here to share love. Can you all help? See if you got some peeps that could come and heal in this love bath that we have here, and love in this amazing grace that we give each other, and this higher love that we share with each other, and the best part of ourselves coming out kind of magically with each other. Do you all want to share that? That'd be so awesome. That would just be so awesome. Because the more the merrier in this regard, you know? The more we're vibing what is really in tune with all that is, the more that it can just spread out like this beautiful waves and waves of a tsunami building, a tsunami of love. How is that? And it just builds deep out at sea maybe, and it just comes in and crashes like these waves of love into each soul's heart on the planet. Oh my God, don't we need that? I think we need that. I do. I speak for me. Can't speak for you. But I have a good chance that we are so connected that we have similar interests. Deep down inside, we have the same interests actually. And that is beautiful interest, because we are beautiful. All right, everybody. Love you. I would love to see you again. You know, that love becomes real. It's just Mimi Cakes. Love becomes real when we put it into a focus in our heart and mind. And we kind of put it into action, and we kind of keep showing up to it. Just like anything else in your life, right? Whatever you focus on becomes your reality type of thing. And you'll get more of it. So let's do this again. How does that sound, everyone? Are we in? We in. All right. I often say, let's just rub our hands together. It's kind of like feeling in the palms of your hand that there's an energy right now. And that with this energy in our hands, when we say this word Om is just simply a powerful seed vibration that sends good energy around the world 3 times, believe it or not. So everyone is affected by that power of the Om. It's kind of like a symphony. It's the sound of the universe kind of thing. So let's just make sure, let's just see if we can do one big enveloping and see this world of a heart that we have on the screen tonight. Let's just see if we can just enwrap everything and everyone, which we are and everything is, in this beautiful love that we've gathered together in our hearts, that somehow has united us from all walks of life with all these belief systems. Inhale. Sound healing is very powerful. Sound vibrational sound healing. Thank you, everyone, so much. I can't wait to see you again. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay in the loving, and that loving keeps me really close to your heart. I love your heart, and I love you. Junkyard, rub, rub, rub. Thanks, Junkyard. You always have come on right at the end, and you always just leave me with the biggest smile on my face. Love you all. Let's see if we can keep this thing going, huh? Love you.